Hi, I wanted to just do a little bit of a words of wisdom reading, really, because I wanted to share with you Raise Your Vibration book, and I have done a few readings this week using the Raise Your Vibration Oracle deck with Kyle Gray. So I thought, well, if I connect with you guys, and I've just done the most amazing reading for myself, and I wanted to share the idea of the spiritual practice with you, really. But to tell you that I've been reading this book by Kyle Gray, High Vibe Tools to Support Your Spiritual Awakening. And I thought, let's see if we can make a bit of a connection, and maybe I can share one of these high vibes with you today that you might need to hear. And I think it's just, I'm just absolutely in love with this at the minute. It's such a beautiful deck and what have you. So I read the first sort of part of this book the other day, recorded it. It didn't record, didn't work, what have you, all about sort of miracles. And just to share with you, it was just a really profound day, because even that day, when I did a reading, the last card that came out was about making miracles happen. And I was reading this book, and it was all about miracles, and I tried to record it and share with you guys, but it didn't really record, didn't happen. And I thought, you know what, maybe I'm not meant to go that in depth. Maybe it's a case of you have a look at it yourself if you get the book, if you choose to do so. But I think the point of it is, you know, spiritual practice is about learning. And, you know, at the end of the day, I think it's really important for you to be able to, you know, grow and progress along your journey. And I asked Spirit now. I got to the point where I tuned in, and I asked Spirit, please, to give me you know, some guidance and show me a vibe today. And I just opened the page randomly, and you won't believe it. It was vibe 30, Make Way for Miracles. So I was just blown away with how that was meant for me to see today. And I had my high vibe cards that I absolutely pulled. 3 came out for me. The first one, I am supported on my path. Then devotion unites me with infinity. So my devotion at the moment to my spiritual practice is really strong. And raise your vibration is a mantra that calls me to light up. And that's really how I feel. I feel like I am lighting up from within. And I just want to share my light with others, and I want to share my experiences. So I thought, well, you know what? I know it's worked for me today and what have you. So perhaps my wonderful network of friends would like also for me to see if we can make a connection. And I'm going to just say a little prayer. Thank you, universe, for revealing to me what I need to know. I'm willing to receive. I am willing to listen. And so it is, because that was just finishing off what I've just done myself. So now let's go to you guys. Let's see if there's somebody out here that actually needs to resonate. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to pull a Raise Your Vibration Oracle card for you. And then we will go to the Raise Your Vibration book, and we will tune in, and we'll see if there's something there that they want to say. All right, so beautiful, absolutely beautiful. My breath connects me to life is the first card that came out. All right, and when we tune in, that's exactly what I want you to do with me. I want you to actually take some breath, deep breaths, and I want you to tune in with me when we ask the book, Raise Your Vibration, to show us a vibe. Okay, so that is a very important card. And come home to your body. And, you know, if we think about our breath, when we think about our spiritual practice, meditation is very important. And often we've got to try and meditate to, you know, and just to relax. And free our mind from the clutter and the noise, and try and, allow for any connection, message, anything that might come through. And so we need to come home to our bodies. We need to, really focus in on who we are and how we're feeling. When we think about our bodies are all about feeling, aren't they? So it's about emotions, it's about our feelings. And, if we can learn how to do breath work, that's so lovely in our spiritual practice. So meditation and breath work is really important. So this morning I woke up, and I first woke up early again. Actually, it was 5:55 on the clock, which is all about transformation. So it was pretty magical for me this morning anyway. And then I did a beautiful meditation. So that was really lovely. Anyway, so let's read this for you. Oh, sorry, not the camera. Let's have a little read here. My breath connects me to life. My breath connects me to life. Number 76. So page 76, if that's a number that resonates with anyone. And it is in yogic teaching, breath is known as prana, which is another word for life force. The ancient yogis saw no distinction between breath and life force, and today the universe is encouraging you to tune into the power of your breath. We breathe without thinking, and yet when things get tense or overwhelming, there's a good chance we deprive ourselves of what we need most: air. Air holds the life force of the universe, and when we become aware of our connection to it, we create a pathway to guidance, support, and even abundance. Today, we are being guided to make more breathing space in your life. When too many things are piled into your schedule, your breath can become shallow, your energy can be spread thin, and eventually can feel drained. So take note of your breath. If you're holding it or restricting it while doing tasks in your daily life, know that that's not fully in alignment with your being. You weren't born to live with a half-full cup. You are here to breathe with ease and live a life that is full of purpose, full of connection, and full of enjoyment. Vibe of the day: I take the time I need to breathe. And then come home. Let's read that one. To your body, number 42. 42, 4 and 2 is 6. 42. That resonates with anyone, number 42. Your body is a sacred space. It's the space in which your soul is residing so that you can have the experience of being human. It's an amazing device that allows you to navigate this physical dimension and express who you are. There will, of course, have been times when your body has felt like an enemy and even overwhelmed you. There will have been times when you have not loved what you have seen, or you have felt restricted because of your body's constraints. But there's no denying that this physical shell is a miracle. Raising your vibration isn't about going beyond your body, but arriving more fully in it. It's about reclaiming the space where your soul resides as a sacred space. With this card, the universe is inviting you to be open to the possibility of loving this physical shell. Excuse me, my throat chakra needed to clear. Take steps and make choices that support and respect it. And for when you begin to do so, you open up to the supportive flow of life itself. Gosh, I've got something's tickling my nose. I reclaim my body as a sacred space, as vibe of the day. So 2 very, very beautiful cards using your breath. So I will just go back then to tuning in. When we have to tune in, so I want you to tune in with me. We're going to connect and we're going to find something that will really resonate with you, like it did for me. And I'm buzzing right now. It's so beautiful. Something's tickling my nose. All right. You are the soul of the universe and your name is love. Rumi. So the key is developing your spiritual connection, is encouraging your human shell to settle so that the spirit within can rise up. It's called tuning in. So will you tune in with me? You can do it anywhere. That's what the practice of tuning in is all about. It's about calling your energy home and calling up your soul self, the great teacher within you, the voice of resilience, spirit, and strength that will support you in creating heaven on earth. Then you can set a clear intention to raise your vibration and make a deep connection with Source. Do this before you do any of the exercises in this book or any spiritual practice, such as picking angel cards, working with crystals, or even meditating. You'll find that everything that follows will be clearer. All right, step-by-step guide. Take a moment to shake off the day. Stand up if you can and just shake it out. Okay, shake it out. Shake it off. I've saged already, so I'm okay. I'm good. Then sit down, very comfortable, on the floor or in a chair, and take several deep breaths. So here we go. My breath connects me to life. Bring your hands into a prayer position and begin to rub your palms together. Okay, feel that energy between your palms. Okay, this activates your energy, and then set an intention to call up your inner teacher. You may even say this prayer. Great teacher within, thank you for... Okay, are we go? Right, great teacher within, thank you for standing at the forefront of my heart and mind, reminding me that I am one with the source of creation. Thank you for leading the way in my spiritual practice and my life. So take a moment to imagine or feel that great teacher rising up within you. Dedicate the merit of your practice as follows. I set the clear intention that this practice today is dedicated to the greatest good of all my beings. Whatever is gained from this practice, may it be dedicated to the liberation and healing of all beings in all four corners of this world. I set the intention that this practice creates a light that reaches out to the children and the animals of this world who sometimes do not have a voice. May this light lift them up to be seen, to be heard, and to be helped. I say this for the highest good of all, and so it is. So I am now officially tuned in, and so are you. So please, Spirit, please guide me to what does our beautiful collective here listening, what would they like to hear? The vibration of sound. Vibe number 41. Sound is a power. Okay, so making certain sounds, in particular the ones below, is also known to stimulate the vagus nerve, which is the longest cranial nerve in the body and critical for supplying information to the respiratory and digestive systems. Very interesting. While maintaining control of the heart rate, many holistic health practitioners believe it's the key to our well-being. According to many Eastern belief systems, in the beginning there was a sound that stimulated creation. The idea is similar to what scientists call the Big Bang, because essentially that ginormous explosion in the heart stimulated creation. The idea is similar to what scientists call the Big Bang, because essentially that ginormous explosion in the heart of the universe was a vibration that exploded with unimaginable force, creating matter and forcing it outward to create billions of galaxies. The sound of creation was Om in the Hindu tradition, also spelled as AUM or HUM by Buddhist, or ONG by Kundalini Yoga. But some people also connect with the energy of Ah, like a sigh of relief, and like a buzzing bee. The ancient masters and yogas knew that when they connected with sound, they connected with the pure divine energy of creation, and so they began to use chanting in their spiritual practice, and thus were led to spiritual liberation. When you chant or consciously make sound, you connect with the infinite potential of the universe, build up the power to create. You remember your divine origins and are reminded that anything is possible. You are invited to connect to the vibration of sound to unlock the power of the universe within. I chant my Buddhist chanting, Namyo Horenge Kyo, Namyo Horenge Kyo, Namyo Horenge Kyo. And when we get into the chanting and everyone chants Namyo Horenge Kyo, Namyo Horenge Kyo, that Namyo Horenge Kyo sound becomes quite powerful. It's known in our Buddhist religion as, it's a spiritual religion, I want to just add, as the lion's roar. So it's got a lot of energy to it. Vibe of the day, take a deep breath, and on your out breath, make each of these sounds, hold each one for as long as possible, close your eyes and feel the energy. Are you ready? Om. When I connect with the sound, I connect with the vibrational source of creation. When I embody sound, I unlock my power to create. When I chant, I am united with the oneness of the universe. So get your chanting on. Make sure you remember how to breathe. Come back into your body. This is our message to raise our vibration in our spiritual practice today. I hope that has been helpful for anyone out there. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Maybe you'd like to subscribe to me and we can chat a little bit further. So thank you for listening.